Hello YouTube, welcome back. This is a special reading with the Amenti Oracle. Let's see, trying to find the picture for you. So this is based off of the Emerald Tablets of Thoth and also other Egyptian ancient texts, the Book of the Dead, and this is Living with a Feather Heart. So because it's based on Thoth and the Hermetic texts, this particular spread is based on the second Hermetic principle of correspondence, as above, so below, so within, so without. So that's what the cards are here. So the first card placed is the center of the issue. The tell you what, let's just, yes. The first card relates to the mind and what the central focus of the totality within the all should be. So the all in the Egyptian cosmology is what New Thought people today call source, what quantum physicists call the field. One of my mentors that I work with refers to the isness, existence itself, essentially. The all, the universe. And then above is the heavenly influence. Below is the material influence. Within is the inner wisdom to be revealed. Without, the outer wisdom to be revealed. And then the cross card is the key to synthesizing the information. So, again, the question that I asked was, you know, just was a general information on climate change. So, our first card is I follow my inner guidance. So this deck has 42 cards, and the subtitle here is the 42 Ideals of Ma'at. And Ma'at is the wife of Thoth. And so each card is one of the ideals. So when it comes to climate change, what is very central to all of us is that we need to think of the climate change of the planet Earth in the totality. How it how it relates to the all. From above, I am peaceful. So we really need to tap in to our inner guidance, follow our inner guidance, be peaceful in the all, in the comfort of the all. If you've ever been through a dark night of the soul, there comes a period where after you've lost everything and you're there on the floor, then comes that small voice. And that right there is the all. The all is conscious. It is aware. On the material plane below where we are, I converse with awareness. So in order to deal with climate change, and this was heavily reflected in my last reading, the conversations that we have, and the title of that video is How to Communicate with the Conscious Unconscious. So we need to be an uplifter, solution-oriented, and in our higher selves. We need to be absolutely mindful, not just awake, but aware. And keeping in that same theme, the inner wisdom, our inner wisdom, I speak positively of others. So the 4 agreements: be impeccable with your word. You know, and this is just, you know, common sense that is so lost in current affairs in America right now. I speak positively of others. So, and this is going to be deep work for all of us, because there's so much to be angry about. There's so much to be outraged, disgusted by, heavy-hearted. So this practice is about living with the feather heart. Not heavy-hearted, the feather heart. And there's a little more on that will come. And then the outer wisdom, as far as what's going on outside of us, I am forgiving for all those things I was just talking about. Thank you, Tiger, for coming and blessing us. It's totally appropriate that you're here during this Egyptian reading. One of the cards is I honor animals. And we all know that the cat was very important to the ancient world because they knew, didn't they? Yes, they did. I am forgiving. You know, I don't think I need to say anything more about that. I think it's obvious that that's a big part of the job here is going to be forgiveness. And then our key to synthesizing all of the information, and this is one of the most, to me, yet most important cards in the entire deck. I keep my own counsel. Let me backtrack 1 second on I am forgiving. Ho'oponopono. The first word in the book here when you turn to the I am forgiving card is Ho'oponopono, the ancient Hawaiian practice. So that's the only thing that needs to be said about I am forgiving. Okay, back to the grand finale. I keep my own counsel. And that one, I am going to go ahead and turn to the description on this is extremely long. I'm only going to read parts of it. I keep my own counsel. Ma'at as a living principle is the embodiment of order, and in living this principle, our daily experience becomes a personification of fairness, truth, and balance to circumvent chaos through actions that are just. Just being the key word as it is defined by an unbiased equilibrium. In the Egyptian Book of the Dead, when a soul enters the underworld of Duat, the heart is placed on a scale to be weighed against the feather of Ma'at as the measure for the actions and inactions of their lifespan. Before the heart can be weighed, the deceased would have to recite the 42 negative confessions of Ma'at as taken from the papyrus of Ani. So the deck has 42 cards, and they are stated in the affirmative, the 42 ideals of Ma'at, and then the 42 negative confessions are basically where you state that you did not do any of these. You did not violate any of these things. I have not committed sin. I have not committed robbery with violence. I have not uttered lies. I have not carried away food. I have not uttered curses. I have made none to weep. I have not eaten the heart. And contextually, it means I have not grieved uselessly or felt remorse. I have not been an eavesdropper. I have slandered no person. I have not been angry without just cause. I have not polluted myself. I have terrorized none. I have not transgressed the law. I have not shut my ears to the words of truth. I am not a stirrer-up of strife or a disturber of the peace. I have not acted or judged without undue haste. I have not pried into matters. I have not multiplied my words in speaking. I have never stopped the flow of water. Yeah. That's something to ponder on, just right there. In keeping your own counsel, it is important to ask yourself who you are behind closed door when no one is watching and you are left to your own devices, acting only as the perceiver and not the perceived. Do your actions remain balanced in what you do, who you are, and how you live? Does what you do not have the same intention as what is done? Keeping your own counsel is practicing mindfulness in each moment by paying attention to your behavior and remembering to remain in alignment with truth, whether you are the object of perception or the subject who perceives. It is understanding that chaos and contrast give birth to clarity and order. And order is found when we are met with and triumph over disorder. The principle of Ma'at, the nature of the Tao, invisible forces that govern all of what is visible, have a timeless wisdom that have trickled through parables, fairy tales, myths, and mystical manuscripts from all ages. She then goes on to a lengthy description of the story of Joseph the Canaanite, who was the youngest brother born gifted. His older brothers were jealous and out of their anger had him sold into slavery, where he suffered in jail until he was recognized by the Pharaoh. Excuse me. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. It's late. I'm tired. Anyway, he's sitting in jail and with a couple other prisoners, and he predicts that one will be freed, the other will be hanged, which comes to pass, and some other things. The Pharaoh realizes, whoa, hey, this dude's special, frees him and makes him the chief vizier. And later on, the brothers who had sent him into slavery come through Egypt. And he kept he went through all of the emotions. He went through all of the rage and the hurt and the anger. They literally stole him in the night and sold him, you know, robbed him of his family and their parents. But he kept his own counsel. And instead introduced them to the Pharaoh, where they were invited in as guests. And the brothers were so overcome with shame and grief that they were able to talk it out and reconcile. So the consolation of keeping one's own counsel comes when the idealized human understands that the mysteries of fate and the manifestations of dreams both spring from the same well, the all-seeing, all-knowing, interconnected mind that is present in every myth and memory. Had Joseph not been thrown into slavery, he would have not received this exalted position. You know, I mean, who knows what would have happened? But anyway, oh dear, I'm sorry, I'm yawning again. That's trust in the all, faith in God. So I highly recommend this Amenti Oracle. If everybody on the planet actually got these and, you know, read the 42 ideals, again, I'll just pick through some of them. I honor virtue. I benefit with gratitude. I am peaceful. I respect the property of others. I affirm that all life is sacred. I give offerings that are genuine. I regard all altars with respect. I speak with sincerity. I consume only my fair share. I offer words of good intent. I relate in peace. I honor animals with reverence. I care for the earth. I keep for my own counsel. I speak positively of others. I remain in balance with my emotions. I am trustful in my relationships. I hold purity in high esteem. I spread joy. I do the best I can. I communicate with compassion. I listen to opposing opinions. I create harmony. I invoke laughter. I am open to love in various forms. I am forgiving. I am kind. I act respectfully of others. I am accepting. I follow my inner guidance. I converse with awareness. I do good. I give blessings. I keep the waters pure. I speak with good intent. I praise the goddess and the god. I am humble. I achieve with integrity. I advance through my own abilities. I embrace the all. Yeah. Great practice. So I hope you enjoyed this. I found it to be very powerful and very insightful. And Tiger appears to approve, particularly with speaking positively of others. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Tiger. All right. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment. I would love comments from other folks to know, you know, what intuitive hits you're getting as you're watching these. And just good vibes. So keep meditating, and we'll see you in the next video.